backyard is a little piece of paradise for Meg Moonen and her family. Meg is a mother of 3 who wanted a yard where her children could play with friends.
We are the hub. We are the fun house. Basketball, baseball, and that's what I want. I want to be that house.
Although Meg loves her backyard now, getting to this point was a lot of work.
It started off as a dirt pit with a lot of puddles and drainage issues, with some railroad ties that came in and made it feel very, very small.
When Meg couldn't stand the yard any longer, she turned to Legacy Landscapes. Mark Schisler's company had a reputation for taking on even the most challenging yards.
There was a couple of friends in the neighborhood who had used him. He's a landscape architect. We knew he would come with a big plan.
Mark carefully listened to what Meg and her husband Tom wanted.
I always try to listen to my clients and ask questions that maybe they haven't even thought of. Whether it be, how many kids they have, do they have pets, do they entertain a lot, what is their vision for the yard?
After the initial consultation, Mark created a master plan.
They don't have a real big yard, so we wanted to maximize it, particularly with the kids, so they'd have a place to play.
Mark set out to solve the drainage problems, install an irrigation system to keep the grass growing, build stone walls in the front and backyards, and use plants that are easy to maintain. He also designed and built beautiful hardscapes.
We got rid of the railroad ties and pushed the walls back, and then did beautiful stone walls. I needed very user-friendly plants that were going to grow without a lot of TLC from me. We added a fireplace for our patio. We wanted a big fireplace with a big mantle and a big hearth. And we wanted a bigger fire pit so that we could have a lot of people around it.
As you can see from these before and after photos of the front yard, it was a big project. Every aspect of the landscaping is carefully planned, from the lighting and materials to the types of flowers.
I'm constantly trying to, or encouraging the clients to say, look, let's take a longer view of this. That's why the master plan is important. Give me your dreams. It's ultimately what you want to have.
The Moonens are thrilled with their decision to have it all done at the same time.
It was a big bullet to bite, but in the end, definitely worth it. To go out there, read the paper, drink your coffee, watch a football game. It's spectacular, and it's my view every day. So I'm a pretty lucky girl.
While the kids made the most of the construction, Meg says the process was easier than she expected.
As big landscape jobs can go, it was actually very easy. His team was delightful. Mark was always available.
Legacy Landscapes has given the Moonens just what they wanted: a front yard that is beautiful and lush, side yards that are usable, and a backyard that keeps the family together.
This is our first full year that we've been able to enjoy it, so we are seeing how everything is now in full bloom. It's just been great.
That's when I feel like I've really succeeded, is when the client talks about how much they've enjoyed it, even maybe more than they thought they might.